Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 12th day of September. Here we go. Today's halacha is going to be about hataras nedarim. That's a special procedure that should be done on Erev Rosh Hashanah, before Rosh Hashanah. What it is this. You see, throughout the year, a lot of times we say that we're going to do things and then we might not end up doing them. You know, like we say, oh yeah, I'm going to give that amount of charity to such and such a place, and then you don't end up doing it. Well, that's a netter, that's a promise, and you didn't end up fulfilling your netter. It's a sin, of course, to not fulfill a promise, and therefore what we like to do is we like to try to absolve ourselves. In other words, say before a court of three Jews, three men, and you say in front of them, I'd like to be absolved of any promises that I made during the year. Consider them as if they're null. I didn't mean them. I didn't mean to accept them. And then hopefully you won't be considered sinning when you if you don't end up keeping them. Also, you also try in that same procedure to accept in the future and say, anytime it seems like I'm accepting a promise on myself, I don't mean that either. And then hopefully it absolves you of those future ones also. The exact formula of how to do it is written in any good siddur. You can even say it in English if, by the translation, if that makes more sense to you. And that would be a good idea so that you would totally understand it. If you don't understand what you're saying, then obviously it doesn't have a lot of meaning. And it should be done preferably before Rosh Hashanah, again, before the judgment comes. Also, if you ever took upon yourself good habits, like you started to recite an extra thing after davening every day or whatever, and you did that for days and days in a row and then stopped, that's also like breaking a continuous promise, and that too is something that you would want to have absolved by doing that special formula. Again, you can find it in a siddur, and just say it in front of three men, and then you're absolved of your promises. That's why, by the way, you might sometimes hear good people say, I'll see you tomorrow night, bli neder. They mean, I'm going to come to your house tomorrow night, but no promise. So that if they don't end up coming, they say, I didn't make a promise, and then they haven't violated their promise. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos. See you again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.